Are you moving to Oklahoma City but want to live outside the city? Mustang could be your next right place. Mustang's motto is a city with a vision. I'm going to take you on a map tour and drive you through neighborhoods, and you can see just what kind of vision this city has. Is it somewhere you'd want to call home, or should the search continue? Stick with me and you'll find out. Hi everyone, I'm Laura Kennedy. I'm a realtor helping people buy and sell with ease in the Oklahoma City area. If you have any questions on suburbs or neighborhoods or anything related to moving or living here, head to my description box to send me a text or email. I've moved in and out of Oklahoma multiple times, and I love helping people figure out where they'd like to be and how to navigate their next real estate transaction. All right, let's go to the map. All right, as you can see in the outline, this is Mustang, Oklahoma. It is very small. It is 12 square miles. So Mustang itself is not large. Because of that, I'm actually going to talk about the Mustang school district and not just Mustang in terms of housing and where to live. People will say they live in Mustang, but what they actually mean is, they might live over here, and these addresses are Oklahoma City addresses. They might even have a couple Yukon addresses, but the Mustang and Yukon school districts kind of overlap in these areas right up in here. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to talk about the Mustang school district housing. Okay, let me close this up. All right, so this is Mustang right here. And as I have done in my other videos, if you've watched them, I'm going to pull this over and insert some driving footage while I'm talking to you. Okay, let me back up actually. All right, so as you can see, Mustang is just south of I-40. As I've stated in my other videos, I-40 runs east and west. It goes from California all the way through out of Oklahoma to the east. So if you're here in Mustang area, you're most likely going to have an Oklahoma City address, but you'll tell everybody you live in Mustang because you essentially do. Okay, so if you live in this area, you are most likely not going to work in Mustang unless you're maybe in the restaurant business or you do hair or have a nail salon, something that could be more local. You will probably most likely be working somewhere in the city over here or maybe at the airport. Some people might live here but work down in Norman. Whoops, right here. So most likely if you choose, or if people choose to live out this way, they are working over here and they are living here for other reasons. It's about a 30-minute drive from this area to the city, to downtown Oklahoma, to shows, to Bricktown, to Broadway, and it's like, I think, less than 20 minutes to the airport. So all those things are pretty quick. Traffic can get a little bit thick on the 40 here, just depending on the time of day. So if you work over at Tinker Air Force Base over here, it could take you 40, 45 minutes to get to work, depending on traffic. And then if you're working in this area or you are in the medical field, it could take 35 minutes to get over here. Okay, let's go back this way. So why do people live in Mustang? Well, housing is generally less expensive in Mustang. You can usually get more house for your money, or some land. There's a ton of new developments going up all over. New homes are everywhere. So it is getting pretty built up in this section in here. The property taxes are also lower compared to counties like Logan County. They're only slightly lower than Oklahoma County. I think Oklahoma County is like 1.08 right now. it could be a little bit higher. And Canadian County, which Mustang is in, is a little bit lower. Whereas Logan County is like 0.85 your property taxes. So that's significantly lower. And for those who don't know, Logan County is up in this area over here. Okay, so let's go back in and I'm going to put in some footage over here, and you can see downtown Mustang. I'm driving down this road right here, and I'm driving east down this road, and you can see some of the shopping. This is the main shopping area. It's mostly fast food and, you know, Walmart's here, Lowe's, as you can see. So all the main shopping is here, and it's going to be up Mustang Road heading up into Yukon. So I'm driving east down here. I'm going to turn left and go north up Sarah Road. And in this area right here, you can see in the footage, there's a bunch of construction going on. There's still construction going on up Sarah Road. But there's a housing development called Pine Canyon. Pine Canyon is a new development. It is one of those neighborhoods where all the homes look very similar. They're going to be similarly sized. They're probably going to be similarly priced. They are around 2,000 square feet, they average, and they're in the 300s. So you may or may not like a neighborhood like that. If we come out Sarah Road and head north again, there's a neighborhood up here called Sarah Homestead. These are in the 500s, these homes. They are older houses, and I mean older by a decade. They're larger homes. They're around 2,700 square feet, and these homes range in the 500s. And then in the footage, I'm gonna go north up this road, and I'm gonna hook a left. I'm gonna take a left, and I'm gonna go west down 59th Street. And if we come down 59th Street and turn right in here on Ledgestone, this is a neighborhood. It's called Ledgestone. It's also a newer development. I mean, some of these houses have been here for a handful of years, maybe even 5 years, and some of them are still getting built. They are around a little bit smaller than the homes I just took you to. They average 2,500 square feet, and these houses currently run in the 400s. And then I didn't get great footage of this, but as you pull out of this neighborhood, directly across the street here is called Wild Horse Park. It is a huge new park that Mustang has put in. As you can see, it has soccer fields, but what you can't see over in this area here is there are new baseball fields, new softball fields. Obviously, there's a dog park, there's ponds, there's running trails, walking trails. Mustang Recreation Center is here, this huge center that just got put in. So this is a huge, huge park. It's really nice in person, and there's a ton of activities that go on here. If you have kids and they play sports, they most likely will have sports here. If you enjoy running or cycling, walking, then you might like this area too. So it is really nice and very family friendly, whatever family means to you. And then I'm going to travel down a little bit more over here. And this is just a little street. I'm going to make a right. And it's a little street called Twin Fawn Trail. And Fawn Trails. It's a very small neighborhood. Obviously, you can see there are not a lot of homes here. Homes don't go on the market every day in this neighborhood, but I just wanted to take you through and show you that these are pretty large houses. They're 3,000 square feet or more. They're on 2-acre lots or more, and they run in the 600s. These are obviously older. I do know it is more difficult to find a newer home that's on a lot of land. Developers just aren't building homes like that anymore. They, buy a tract and a lot of them try to shove a lot of houses on it. Not all of them, but you'll certainly pay if you want a new home that is of this size and has this acreage. So you're probably better off, if you want something like this, to go for a little bit older house like these are. And then I'm going to travel down 59th Street more, and I'll put some more footage in. Along the road, as you can see, right and left are what I call country homes. They're homes that they're not in a neighborhood. They're directly off of these main roads. They're on a lot of land. The houses are usually set further back, and they're very private. So if you want something like that, that exists all along here, all up and down these roads. If you don't turn in any of these neighborhoods, you will see that there are homes all along here, and certainly more than what this particular map shows. So I'm going to go actually down Check Hall Road. And in this neighborhood right here, I'm going to turn in Camellia Way, and this is called Magnolia Trace, this whole neighborhood here. There's a lot of big homes in here. There are roundabouts. There's actually more roundabouts than maybe what you can see on this map. Yeah, down over here. I'm going to drive around this way. These houses they really vary widely in size and price. They might be 2,800 square feet, especially at the front of the neighborhoods. And then usually as you get deeper into the neighborhood, the houses are bigger. They might be 4,500 square feet. There are some huge homes in this neighborhood, and the prices reflect that. They vary also to reflect the square footage or the size of the home, size of the lot. You might get a house up in the front for 500, or you might be paying 800 back in this area. Whoops, my map is going crazy. Okay, 500 to 800,000 in this, and there's just a variety depending on what you want. And I will head north up Azalea Way and out. And let me find, where is that street on here? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to head up Azalea Way and again, travel west down 59th Street. And I'll put more driving footage in and you can see that. And then I'm going to turn up Cemetery Road. And the final neighborhood I'm going to take you through is this one right here. It's called Polo Estates. It's an older neighborhood again, but they have deep lots. So the houses, there we go. So a lot of these structures that you see in here, this is the house. This might be a big shop or a large garage. So these lots run very deep. And these houses are 400,000 to 500,000. They're in that range. But what's nice about these, as I've said, is they have almost every house here has some sort of shop attached to it. If you've done any sort of home searching or buying in the Oklahoma City area, you may have discovered that houses with shops or accessory dwelling units, it could be like a little suite for like a little separate apartment. Those get snapped up really fast. People love having shops. They love having this space for them. And it's hard in a new build. Most HOA bylaws are not allowing shops to be built
or they're limiting this size. So if you really want something like that, then I would snap it up quickly if you see something like that come on the market, because they don't tend to last long. Okay, so that is a little bit of Mustang for you.
So what kind of vision does Mustang have? Is it one you see for yourself? Leave a comment, tell me what you think. If you want more info on this area than what you got here, please reach out anytime and I'd be happy to answer your specific questions or tailor a search just for you. If Mustang doesn't seem like your next right place, check out any of my other videos where I cover more cities in our metro area. Happy moving. See you next time.